Hi, today I'm going to be using the Tarot De La Nuit to do a 3-card tarot reading for you. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Hi, and welcome to Psychic Today. I'm your host, Jill Roberts, and today I'm going to be doing a tarot reading for you. I'm using the Tarot De La Nuit, and it is an amazing deck. I actually had to search for it. I received a card specific for me in one of my subscription boxes. I think it was... might have been Awakening in a Box or Book of Shadows. I'm not sure, but each month I get a tarot card, the meaning of that tarot card as it applies to me and to my astrological sign. And I absolutely fell in love with the card. And I didn't know what deck it was from. So one night, and I have many, many tarot decks. One night I stayed up and I found the deck, luckily. And it is just a joy to work with. The imagery is absolutely beautiful. It's so relatable, especially in 2020. But what I want you to know, which is very important, is that whenever you're hearing this, it applies to you when you hear it. Okay? So if you don't listen to this episode on Thursday, March 5th, that doesn't mean that it no longer resonates. It resonates when you hear it. So I just want to be adamant about that. Okay? So this tarot card reading is for you as you're listening to this. So I picked 3 cards. The first card was the 8 of Swords. The second card was the 2 of Pentacles. And the last card is the 3 of Swords. Now usually in a 3-card spread, you have the first card is usually, the near past, something that's happened recently. Then you have the middle card, which is the present, and the last card, which is the future. You can look at it that way. I chose to pick 3 cards for today. So if they resonate with you for past, present, and future, that's fine. But remember, if you're seeing it that way, it's near past, like within the last, I would say, month. 3 months tops. And I don't even think it goes that far back. Present, of course, is now. And future is within the next 4 to 6 weeks. I wouldn't even say. Usually it's 3 months, but I just feel these cards are now. So the 8 of Swords. If you go to my website, Psychic Today with JillRoberts.com, you'll see the pictures of the cards. So I'm not going to describe the cards too much. I want you to go to the website, go to the blog, and take a look at the cards yourself. Because anything I say will put that picture in your head, and you really need to see the picture for yourself. But what the 8 of Swords means is prisoner of myself. Now, I am a prisoner of my own shame and thoughts. I close my eyes, not to sleep, but because I don't want to see the reality I live in. I feel I'm a victim. I've done what I could do now, but there are no options left. My love letters are written with my blood, but no one will read them. I'm trapped. I can't make any decision. I won't take action ever again. I'm useless, powerless. But wait, I hear a gold whisper. telling me to wake up, telling me that it's not all lost, that if I should get my power back, then there is a way out of this bitter solitude. Should I lay here forever, or should I trust the whisper? And you, what will you do? The key words here are inner prison, need to see things from a new angle, and stop over-victimizing yourself. So that is the Eight of Swords. Now the Two of Pentacles, I can tell you, looks almost like a Cinderella scene. And it's called Before Midnight. It says, do you recognize me? Tonight I look like a princess, but I haven't always been one. Yesterday, I was juggling with a lot of hard tasks. Today, I am going to have fun. But, however, I mustn't forget the clock. Everything can change in a second. I have learned that life is always unpredictable. You have to be a patient, flexible, open mind, and keep it that way. Finding balance is a delicate operation. You must use your time wisely. Cope with your family needs. Do your duties like a good girl or boy. But also make your dreams come true. If you can manage it all, then happily ever after will surely come to you. The key words for this card are learning to juggle your duties, finding balance, using time properly, and managing at best. Just doing your best. So this relates in the sense of right now you're trying to do it all, and you are doing it all. But just remember that, life is a balancing act, and not everything is going to be wonderful in every aspect of your life. Your career, your love, your children, your family, your spouse. It's not always going to be in sync with one another, but it is a juggling job. Life is that, and it can change at any moment. So as hard as it seems now, it can be a lot harder. And the last is the dreaded Three of Swords, which is usually what you see in the Rider-Waite, which is a heart with three swords through it. This is a little different. The imagery I like a lot better. And it is the Lady of Sorrow. So my heart is a wound. I cry tears of blood. I've lost what I love so much. Hope, joy, and daylight are gone forever. I live in the heartbreak sanctuary. That's where all the broken hearts come. So broken your heart must be if you see me today. I know your pain. I feel your tears. You've lost what you cherished, and life seems meaningless. But for you, there is a way out of this place. First, cry and feel the sorrow to the deepest. Let it pierce you. You have to do that. Whether you're grieving over the loss of a relationship or the loss of a loved one. You have to let it pierce you in the deepest part of your soul. But then, leave this pain behind and learn from it. This suffering can help you grow stronger. Focus on your recovery rather than your loss. This is the only way to move on or to be able to smile again. The key words for the Three of Swords is loss, pain, wounded heart, but also growth and recovering process. So some of these cards you will see in the tarot that seem scary, and they're really not. Like death. Death can be, a rebirth. It doesn't have to mean literal death. So you need to learn about the cards. A great place to start, if tarot decks like these are too complicated, is Angie Green's The Beginner's Tarot, or The Simple Tarot, rather. they're great because they have the original Rider-Waite meanings on them. They're not as complicated as far as the imagery is concerned. So if you're a novice and you want to learn, those are great. It's a great deck to use. If you're into a certain genre, whether it be fairies or dragons or what, Game of Thrones even, doesn't make a difference. There is a tarot deck for it. So just know that no matter what you like, there will be a tarot deck for it. I am going to put these cards up on the website. Again, the website for this show is theshowsname.com. All of it, even with my first and last name, all in one word, Psychic Today with JillRoberts.com. That's Psychic Today with JillRoberts.com. And I hope you've enjoyed today's reading. I hope it resonates with you. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a voice message wherever you're listening to this, or you can email me. The email info is right there on the website. And definitely take a look at these images because they definitely will resonate with you in some way. So make it a great day, and may all the love and light be with you. Hi, this is Jill Roberts from the show Psychic Today, and I want to talk about Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Number one, it's free. Number two, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Number three, Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and so many other different apps and platforms. You can make money from your podcast, and this is a biggie, with no minimum listenership. With so many other podcast creators out there that I've tried, I would only use Anchor. I mean, there's no fee. It's completely free, and everything is at your fingertips. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So now download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Again, that's Anchor, ANCHOR.FM, or download the Anchor app. And I can't wait to hear your podcast.